Most traders believe losses come from bad strategies. Some traders believe losses come from poor entries. Others believe losses come from market manipulation. But there is another reason many traders lose money, and very few people talk about it. Mental exhaustion. Decision fatigue. The slow decline in decision quality that happens after making too many decisions over and over again. And if you are a day trader, this topic is extremely important, because day trading requires hundreds of small decisions. Should I enter? Should I wait? Should I move my stop loss? Should I take profit? Should I hold longer? Should I trade another setup? Every decision consumes mental energy, and when mental energy decreases, discipline often disappears. This is why some traders start the day focused and disciplined, but finish the day making emotional mistakes. This is why traders who perform well during the first hour of trading sometimes give back all their profits later. And this is why today's video may be one of the most important trading psychology lessons you will ever learn. Because today we are going to talk about decision fatigue in day trading and science-based rituals that can help preserve your mental energy. By the end of this video, you will understand why mental exhaustion affects trading performance, how professional traders protect their focus, and what daily habits can help you stay disciplined even during difficult trading sessions. And if you want more trading psychology lessons focused on discipline, patience, and consistency, make sure you subscribe to Bull Mindset. Now let us begin. Imagine you wake up in the morning, your mind is fresh, your focus is strong, your emotions are calm. You review your charts, you analyze market structure, you identify potential opportunities. Everything feels clear. Then trading begins. You monitor price movements, you evaluate setups, you process information, you manage emotions, you make decisions continuously. 1 hour passes, then 2 hours, then 3 hours, and something starts changing. You may not notice it immediately, but your brain is becoming tired. Your focus becomes weaker, your patience becomes shorter, your discipline becomes more difficult. And this is where many traders begin making mistakes. Not because they suddenly forgot how to trade, not because their strategy stopped working, but because their mental energy became depleted. This is called decision fatigue. Decision fatigue happens when the brain becomes exhausted from making repeated decisions. Research in psychology has shown that the quality of decisions often declines after prolonged periods of mental effort. In simple words, the more decisions you make, the harder it becomes to continue making good decisions. Think about this carefully. Trading is not physically demanding. You are not lifting heavy weights. You are not running a marathon. But mentally, trading can be extremely demanding. Every chart requires attention. Every setup requires evaluation. Every open position requires monitoring. And every decision consumes cognitive resources. Now here is the problem. Most traders prepare their charts. Most traders prepare their strategy. But very few traders prepare their mental energy. And that creates problems. Because your strategy only works if your mind is functioning properly. A tired mind creates poor decisions. A tired mind becomes emotional. A tired mind becomes impatient. A tired mind starts looking for shortcuts. And that is where discipline begins to break down. One of the biggest mistakes traders make is believing they can maintain maximum focus all day. The reality is different. Mental performance rises and falls throughout the day. Professional traders understand this. They respect their mental limitations. They understand that energy management is just as important as risk management. Think about professional athletes. They do not train at maximum intensity every hour of every day. They understand recovery matters. Professional traders should think the same way. Mental recovery matters. Focus management matters. Emotional energy matters. Now let us talk about one of the first science-based rituals that can help reduce decision fatigue. Reducing unnecessary decisions. Many successful traders simplify their routine. They wake up at similar times. They follow similar morning habits. They prepare markets the same way every day. Why? Because routine reduces mental effort. The fewer unnecessary decisions you make, the more mental energy remains available for trading decisions. Imagine two traders. The first trader wakes up late, rushes through the morning, checks social media, looks at random news, changes trading plans, feels stressed before the market even opens. The second trader follows the same structured routine every day. The second trader starts the session with more mental clarity. This may seem small, but over time, These small differences create significant performance differences. Now let us discuss another important ritual: creating a pre-market checklist. Many traders enter the market without a structured process. They simply open charts and start looking for opportunities. This forces the brain to make many unnecessary decisions. A checklist solves this problem. A checklist creates consistency. Instead of deciding what to analyze each day, the process is already defined. Market structure, key levels, risk assessment, economic events, trading plan. Everything is reviewed systematically. This reduces mental strain and improves decision quality. Professional pilots use checklists. Surgeons use checklists. Professional traders should do the same. Now let us talk about emotional decision fatigue. This is where trading becomes especially difficult. Every losing trade consumes emotional energy. Every missed opportunity consumes emotional energy. Every unexpected market move consumes emotional energy. And emotional fatigue can be even more dangerous than mental fatigue, because emotional fatigue often leads to impulsive behavior. After several frustrating events, traders become vulnerable to revenge trading, overtrading, forcing setups, increasing risk, ignoring rules. These are not strategy problems. They are energy management problems. The trader is mentally exhausted and emotionally depleted. And because of that, discipline becomes difficult. Now let us discuss another powerful ritual: scheduled breaks. Many traders believe sitting in front of charts longer will improve performance. But often, the opposite is true. Long periods without breaks increase mental fatigue. Focus decreases. Decision quality declines. Emotional control weakens. Professional performance in any field requires recovery periods. The brain needs moments of rest. Even short breaks can improve concentration. A 5-minute walk, a glass of water, a few deep breaths, looking away from screens. These simple actions can restore mental energy. The goal is not to work harder. The goal is to maintain decision quality. Because one bad decision can erase the benefits of hours of disciplined trading. Now let us talk about another important concept. Attention is limited. Many traders try to monitor too many markets at the same time. Stocks, Forex, crypto, news feeds, social media, economic calendars, multiple monitors, multiple charts. The result is often information overload. And information overload accelerates decision fatigue. Professional traders often focus on fewer variables. They know exactly what they are looking for. They filter information. They eliminate distractions. And by doing so, they preserve mental energy. Think about your own trading. How much information are you consuming during a session? How many distractions are competing for your attention? How many unnecessary decisions are draining your focus? These questions matter, because preserving mental energy is not just about working harder, it is about working smarter. Now let us discuss one final concept before moving into real examples in part 2. Professional traders understand that discipline is not unlimited. Discipline is influenced by energy. When energy is high, discipline feels easier. When energy is low, discipline becomes harder. This is why successful traders create systems that support discipline. They do not rely on willpower alone. They create routines, checklists, rules, structured processes. And these systems help protect them when mental energy begins to decline. Because eventually, every trader experiences fatigue. Every trader experiences stress. Every trader experiences emotional pressure. The question is not whether fatigue will happen. The question is whether you have prepared for it. And that preparation can make the difference between a disciplined trader and an emotional trader. Now let us continue with some real trading examples that show how decision fatigue quietly damages trading performance. Imagine a trader who begins the day with a clear plan. The trader identifies key levels. Risk is defined. The market opens. A good setup appears. The trader follows the plan and takes the trade. The trade loses. No problem. The loss was controlled. The trader remains calm. Later, another setup appears. The trader follows the rules again. Another loss. Still acceptable. The process is working. But now, something changes. The trader begins questioning the strategy. Confidence starts weakening. Mental energy starts declining. By the afternoon, the trader has analyzed charts for several hours. Focus is lower. Patience is weaker. Emotional pressure is increasing. Then, A setup appears that does not fully meet the trading plan. Normally, the trader would ignore it, but because mental energy is depleted, discipline weakens. The trader enters anyway. The trade fails. Frustration increases. Now the trader begins forcing opportunities. This sequence happens every day to thousands of traders. The problem was not the strategy. The problem was mental fatigue. Now let us look at another example. Imagine a trader who starts the session with 2 winning trades. Confidence is high. The trader feels good. Everything seems easy. But the trader stays at the screen for several more hours. More analysis, more decisions, more emotional exposure. By the afternoon, mental energy is declining. The trader begins seeing setups that are not really there. Risk management becomes relaxed. Patience decreases. And eventually, the trader gives back profits. Again, the problem is not market knowledge. The problem is decision fatigue. Professional traders understand something important. The quality of decisions matters more than the quantity of decisions. Now let us talk about mental frameworks that can help preserve energy. The first framework is what I call the limited fuel tank mindset. Imagine your mental energy is like fuel in a car. Every decision consumes fuel. Every emotional reaction consumes fuel. Every moment of stress consumes fuel. If you drive carelessly, fuel disappears quickly. If you manage energy carefully, performance lasts longer. This mindset encourages traders to protect focus rather than waste it. The second framework is quality over quantity. Many traders believe more analysis creates better results, but often more analysis creates confusion. The goal is not endless decision-making. The goal is high-quality decision-making. Professional traders often remove complexity rather than add complexity. They simplify, they focus, they conserve mental energy. The third framework is process over emotion. When mental fatigue appears, emotions become louder. Fear becomes stronger, greed becomes stronger, impatience becomes stronger. This is exactly why process matters. A structured process acts like a guide when emotions become unreliable. The process keeps you on track even when energy levels are low. Now, let us move into practical exercises. These exercises are simple, but they can significantly improve mental performance. The first exercise is the pre-market reset. Before the market opens, spend 5 minutes sitting quietly. No social media, no news scrolling, no distractions. Take slow breaths. Review your trading plan. Review your risk limits. Review your key levels. This creates mental clarity before trading begins. The second exercise is the hourly awareness check. Every hour, ask yourself 3 questions. Am I focused? Am I emotional? Am I following my plan? These simple questions create awareness, and awareness often prevents impulsive behavior. The third exercise is the decision journal. Most traders record trades. Very few traders record decisions. Start writing down why you entered, why you exited, what emotions were present, what mental state existed. Over time, patterns become visible, and those patterns often reveal the true source of mistakes. The fourth exercise is the energy score. Before every trade, rate your mental energy from 1 to 10. If your energy level is low, reduce risk. If your focus is poor, consider stepping away. This simple exercise can prevent many emotional trades. The fifth exercise is the shutdown ritual. Most traders have a routine for starting the day. Very few have a routine for ending the day. This is a mistake. At the end of each session, review your trades. Review your discipline. Review your emotions. Then consciously end the trading day. This creates psychological closure. Without closure, mental stress often carries into the next session. Now let us discuss one of the most powerful concepts in trading psychology: the ability to stop. Many traders know how to enter trades. Few traders know how to stop trading. Professional traders understand there are days when the best decision is to step away. If focus disappears, step away. If emotions take control, step away. If fatigue becomes obvious, step away. This is not weakness. This is professionalism. A tired trader is often more dangerous than an inexperienced trader, because the tired trader believes they are still making rational decisions, but decision quality is already declining. Now let us talk about something that many traders never consider. Your physical habits affect your trading psychology. Sleep affects decision-making. Hydration affects focus. Nutrition affects concentration. Exercise affects emotional stability. Many traders search for psychological solutions while ignoring physical foundations. But the brain is part of the body. When physical health declines, mental performance declines. Professional performance requires professional habits. This is why many successful traders protect sleep aggressively. They understand that poor sleep creates emotional instability. Poor sleep increases impulsiveness. Poor sleep reduces patience. And patience is one of the most valuable assets in trading. If this video is helping you understand trading psychology at a deeper level, consider subscribing to Bull Mindset, because success in trading is often less about finding a better strategy and more about becoming a better decision maker. Now let us discuss another important lesson. Mental energy should be treated like capital. Think about how carefully traders manage money, risk percentages, position sizing, capital preservation. Now imagine applying the same thinking to mental energy. Protect it. Manage it. Invest it wisely. Avoid wasting it. This mindset changes everything. Because when traders protect their energy, discipline becomes easier, patience becomes easier, consistency becomes easier. Now let us talk about long-term success. The traders who survive for years are rarely the traders with the most excitement. They are usually the traders with the best habits, the best routines, the best risk management, the best emotional control, and most importantly, the best energy management. Because long-term trading is not a sprint, it is a marathon. And marathons are won through endurance, not bursts of emotion, not moments of excitement, not occasional brilliance, but consistent execution over long periods of time. Now let us move toward the final takeaway. Decision fatigue is real, mental energy is limited, and every decision you make throughout the trading day affects your performance. The goal is not to become a machine. The goal is not to eliminate emotions completely. The goal is to create systems that support good decisions, create routines, use checklists, schedule breaks, reduce distractions, protect sleep, monitor energy, review decisions, and most importantly, respect your mental limitations. Because professional traders understand something that many struggling traders never learn. Success does not come from forcing more decisions. Success comes from making better decisions. And better decisions usually come from a calm, focused, disciplined mind. The market will always provide opportunities. There will always be another setup, another session, another trade. But your mental energy is limited. Protect it, respect it, manage it carefully. Because the trader who learns to manage mental energy gains an advantage that many people completely overlook. And that advantage can make the difference between emotional trading and disciplined trading, between inconsistency and consistency, between frustration and confidence, between surviving and thriving in the markets. Thank you for spending your time with me today. If you found value in this lesson, subscribe to Bull Mindset. Keep working on your mindset. Keep improving your discipline. Keep protecting your mental energy. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.